The director over there, it's been 12 years now, and I work for CSIA program also, so it's a pleasure to be with you today. I promise that we will ski a lot, for sure, because I only have an hour and a half. I will be a little bit more directive. If you have questions at any point, you just feel free to ask. It's my pleasure to discuss with you about this. With the actions you're doing, you want to make sure that you're setting the right challenge for the guest. That's super important. You need to coach according to what type of snow you have. Today, we have softer snow, and we're gonna build the session around the situation we have at the moment. So with that soft snow, what we're gonna promote, we'll try to ski a longer line in order to distribute the pressure on a little bit of a longer surface, instead of skiing a shorter line that will give you a lot of pressure underneath the fall line. That pressure will make you sink and slow down into that soft snow. So the goal is to ski a longer line and glide cleaner. I want you guys to ski the long line fast instead of the short line slow. And what we're going to talk about together today will give you the tools in order to ski that longer line fast. What you don't want to do, especially today, you don't want to be in deceleration underneath the fall line. If you're slowing down too much underneath the fall line, where the forces are building up, you're going to have a hard time shaping the top part of the turn. What you want to be doing is creating the second half of your turn. You want to be in acceleration. You don't want to decelerate your speed on that part of the turn. You want to finish a little bit more straighter in order to gain some speed to shape the top part of your other arc. And I will highlight what I've just talked about over here. If I finish the turn, it's not really steep right now, but you'll understand the idea. If I finish the turn with no speed, I will end up, if I throw that snowball with no speed, you agree with me, it's gonna go on the shorter line straight down the hill. Okay, shorter line will give you a lot of deceleration underneath the fall line and a pressure that builds up on a very short surface. Right now, in that situation, it's gonna slow us down a lot. Versus if I take that snowball and I finish the turn, but let's say I finish the turn with a little bit more speed. Imagine it's steep. The more speed I have at the end, the more the upper part of the turn will shape. Okay? So the shape, we want the shape at the top of the turn, and we want to let the turn, just glide the end of the turn a little bit more. Don't overturn it. You got it? So in order to achieve this, what I'm going to ask you to do, for example, if I finish my turn over here, I finish the turn, my skis are pointing at that tower over there. I want you to change the edge, but the skis are still pointing at that tower, and I want you to travel in that direction a split second longer. Watch out not to change your edge and go too quick towards the fall line, because this is a shorter line. Ride the long line. If you are on a long line, everything will start to feel slower. On a long line, you can develop your swing. If you relate this concept to tennis or golf, in tennis or golf, the racket moves from slow to fast when I hit the ball. Gentle at the top, and then I pick up the speed. If you are skiing a longer line, you will have the time to build your swing. You're skiing a shorter line, you have no time to build your swing, and very often you'll end up with a lot of compression in the muscles on the second half of the turn. We could do it down here, like if I ask you to match 2x2, you send the first skier doing, let's say, a 1-cat track wide turn shape, and the skier on the back would ski just a little bit outside of his track, but if he doesn't get distanced, it means he's skiing a longer line fast. Okay, so now we'll talk about how to ski it fast. There's two things I want to do the parallel with car racing. When the car is coming on a straight line at 200 kilometers an hour and then they turn left, talk to me about what trajectory the car will take.